Episode 9 of Undead Unluck begins with Victor continuing his fight with the Union members. Sparks escorts Fuko and Shin to a safe location and Fuko thanks him. She asks him to return her to the battlefield and Sparks refuses. Fuko asks Shin for Andy's card and he gladly hands it to her and tells her to give it her best. Irritated, Sparks assists Fuko and the two engage in some banter. Meanwhile, the Union members continue fighting Victor, who is split into multiple copies of himself. Fuko pinpoints the real Victor in the crowd and lunges at him. She feels a huge stroke of unluck is sure to follow. Once he weakens, she plans to stick Andy's card inside Victor's head to help him regain control over his body. Victor claims he's the original and that her plan will not succeed. Victor doesn't know why the Union members are protecting Fuko since it'd open up another seat for them. Ju-Eyes tells the others to defeat Victor's copies and protect Fuko. Fuko shoots Victor's scar with her gun and pokes her finger in the hole she created. She calls out to Andy, asking him to regain control over his body. Andy returns for a minute and kisses Fuko. He jokes that they'll pick this up later after the unluck happens. Fuko informs the others that the unluck will kick in soon, enticing them to escape. Shin arrives to keep Victor in his place as many meteors come crashing down on the battlefield. Nico uses his powers to shield everyone from the meteor's assault. Fuko returns to the battlefield and places Andy's card inside Victor's skull. We cut to August 31st. Fuko awakens with Andy at her side. She yells at him for not informing her about his plan, Victor, and for almost leaving her alone again. Andy thanks Fuko for not giving up on him and asks her to suit up so they can return to the Union Roundtable. The two arrive and Fuko learns Andy moved up in rank because of the clothing incident. The episode closes with Apocalypse preparing to inform everyone of their mission results. The episode review. With careful planning and a hint of seduction, Fuko and the Union members managed to defeat Victor and bring Andy back. Victor displayed many formidable feats in this chapter and Gina's fans will adore learning that she was mostly responsible for keeping Victor at bay in the past. As to how Gina managed to pull that off begs to be known. Regardless, they can happily rely on Fuko to keep the two personalities in line. At the same time, it was touching seeing Fuko and Andy discuss everything in the hospital. Viewers can tell their relationships strengthened a bit since their first encounter, and I'm excited to see them gradually develop as individuals and as a formidable pair down the pipeline. This episode delivers decent visuals. From Sparks' speedy maneuvers to the meteor shower that rained on Longing, fans will be pumped by the imagery in this week's chapter. By and large, this was a fun addition to Undead Unluck. It gave fans a nice mix of humor, action, and heartfelt commentary with hints of growth on Andy's part. I'm excited to see what mission the pair will tackle next.